people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth...
Hello and welcome to this brand new series, Let's Watch. This is a series where I, the dude, will watch at different movies and review them. And since it is the month of October, why not watch a horror movie? This is Deadtime Stories. As the movie begins, we see 5 old TVs, and guess who's in the television? That's right, our host, George A. Romero.
And ugly and very gory, and he wants to tell me a Deadtime story.
So the first story begins, named Valley of the Shadow.
Rio Santa Maria, de la Mar Dolce. So beautiful.
Well, it's dark, so I can't really tell. Whoa. Okay, enough of that. After all, it's a horror movie, so let's just cut to driving a car. So the real story is that a woman named Angela wants to travel to Rio Santa Maria to find her husband, who went there to explore. Yeah, if the movie can't come up with something good, neither am I. So she takes help by this special agent guy named David. We then cut to the jungle where 2 other persons have joined the group, Alan and Miguel, and to its credit, Miguel is the only cool character in this story. Next up, we see that the camp has been attacked by something mysterious.
Ave Maria.
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. It's dead, that's what's wrong with it.
They then decide it's not safe to be on the island and goes on a boat stern, controlled by a guy we never met before. My guesses are he will die very soon. They get to land, where the boat controller and David gets hit by poison arrows. And we finally see who the mysterious killer is. A cannibal. That's pretty disappointed. As Alan tried to shoot it, the cannibal disappeared. Oh, come on! You tell me that it doesn't say the cannibal? Well, after that, we get a night scene where Angela flashbacks to her husband. Interesting. Well, enough of that. Angela and Alan notice that Miguel is gone, and wouldn't you know it, he's getting killed. Bravo, movie! You just killed off the coolest guy in this story. And Alan gets attacked by a spine and dies of it. Wow. Then Angela does what every girls do in horror movies. Runs away and screams. Yeah, you're in the jungle. I don't think anyone can hear you. Okay, I swear I didn't edit that. It really transformed today. Okay, I have nothing on that.
Nothing quite like a big
Oh,
heading.
hey George, I almost forgot that you
morning.
were in this garbage.
True love never dies.
Well, so far it's been bad.
rots,
Let's hope it gets
never
better.
dies.
So the second story name is Wet. Let's hope it is what I think it is. Oh man. Oh well, the story stars a guy named Jack who collects on antique stuff. So the first thing we see is Jack living off some stuff to some old lady. This is a horror movie, right? As a new day begins, we see Jack enters another guy's antique shop named Swan, but I'd rather call him Mr. Creepy Guy.
Pity. So you're here to buy something?
Jack has come to hand over a green thing. I really don't know what it is. Ooh, green. So the next we see is Jack goes to bury the green thing. Why'd you ask? Well, in a flashback, Mr. Creepy Guy says that if he don't, a mermaid will come and eat him, and turn himself into a mermaid. I'm not making this up.
Just because it's a cliche, Jack, don't mean it ain't true.
Later that night, Jack wakes up by something mysterious.
But if a man lets one of them out...
Oh no, a mermaid! I guess he didn't bury the green thing. Idiot. Is the mermaid blowing him off? Ooh, hello, beauty. Oh God! Well, I guess you never should really trust a mermaid. We then cut to the next day when Mr. Creepy Guy just happens to come visit Jack.
Jack.
My chances are he's a mermaid. Hey, I was right. What was that? I mean, first the music, then the weird noise coming from Mr. Creepy Guy. So Mr. Creepy Guy goes outside to bury Jack, to later walk inside the house where the mermaid is waiting on him. And they walk together out in the ocean and suddenly disappear. Okay. Man, these stories ends weird. Well, one story left, so let's get this over with. But this story I have more hope on because it's directed by Tom Savini. Alright, off to a good start. The Halloween house? Alright, so the story is about a sad mother who calls on a doctor named Dr. Marston and tells him to come over quickly because her son is sick.
Hello?
Dr. Marston?
So Dr. Marston comes over to see how the son is and takes a blood test on him too. Later he sits down and tells the mother that he gets a feeling that the boy is a vampire. Then the mother tells the doctor that she might know what he's talking about because when he had sex with his girlfriend, he killed her. Isn't the girl supposed to be a vampire then instead of dying? Oh well, while this goes on, the son managed to escape and somehow the doctor feels it. And don't ask. He then goes inside the room and gets attacked by the son. But does that stop the doctor? Hell no. He takes a wooden pole and jams it in the son's heart. Man, this doctor is up there with Van Helsing.
What are you talking about?
I remember your boy well. But afterwards, I foolishly left him for
Whoa,
dead.
he's the lead vampire? Awesome!
I've been...
So as the third story ends, we get some final speech from good old George.
Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Until next time, I'll keep an eye out for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show.
Nope, I did not. To sum up the movie as a horror movie, it was okay. Though I prefer Creepshow, Deadtime Stories at least tries, and sometimes it works. The first story is crap, plain and simple. The acting is bad, the story is not interesting, and when the only cool guy in the story dies, you know it's going to be bad. The second story, however, is bad too, but it has a charm to it that I really like, and the effect on the mermaid is pretty impressive, I think. The third story I really like. The only thing I can complain about it is that the frame on it is so small, but other than that, it's a great story. So, do I recommend Deadtime Stories? Only see the last two stories. I say it's worth a look. I'm the dude saying, judge for yourself. And thank God there is no sequel.
No, God!
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
The three little pigs were blown out of their digs, and their houses and huts were despoiled.